to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Walt, only on LA Talk Radio.
Why are you making that face?
I don't know.
God. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Social Misconduct, or welcome back to Social Misconduct. I'm Mick. That's B. Walt. And this table below me is cold as fuck on my legs.
You're having too much fun over there.
No, it's cold as hell. I'm used to wearing like pants, but because it was 100 degrees and shit,
So you
I had to wear a dress today.
What you got under the table?
Ain't nothing under the table.
So you naked under the table? That's what you telling people? Ain't nothing under the table? You naked?
My legs under my dress is under the table.
She naked under the table.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I left 60-degree weather to come to back to 100-degree weather.
This shit is crazy, right?
Like, what the fuck? So, for those of you that don't follow me on social media, because if you do, you know where the fuck I've been for the past few days. If you don't follow me, then I will let you know that I've been in Colombia, Bogota,
Didn't
Colombia.
bring me back no cocaine. None.
I don't do drugs.
You don't have to do it to bring it back.
I don't deal in drugs, okay?
You don't
I
have
say
to
no.
sell it.
I say no.
You could have gave it to me for
No. Absolutely. I'm not a mule. I'm not going to be your drug mule.
free. She didn't bring shit back for me.
Hell no. I bought this shot glass right here back for him. That's what the hell I brought. Fuck that.
Ain't no cocaine in this either.
We are live on air. Don't be saying drugs. The fuck?
Nigga, I don't do cocaine. Shit, I ain't stupid.
Hell no. I brought coffee beans covered in chocolate, but you don't do coffee, so that's why I didn't give you
There's
one.
coffee beans covered in chocolate?
But you're not going to eat. You don't like coffee. That's why I didn't give you one.
That sounds like them. Like,
I have one more if you want it, but I'm like, he's not going to like it because he doesn't do coffee. So what would be the point?
I just might.
Okay. We'll see. Oh my God. So I went for a wedding, my friend Kata's wedding. She's from Colombia, and that's why it was there. It was fun. It was a really, really quick trip, but I had fun, and I tried to squeeze in as much as possible in the few days that I was there.
As much alcohol as possible?
Well, I was fucked up at the wedding. I mean, everybody at the wedding was like completely lit, like fucked up.
Bride and groom too?
Yes.
There's
a video that I have of them like straight like dancing on getting it on the dance floor because they fucked up and they're like having a good time. Like she didn't give a fuck about all that cute I'm the bride shit. No, she was like getting it.
She was lit.
Hell yeah. I was like, yeah.
What's that called? The eagle? She got an eagle on?
Oh my God.
She was eagling?
I don't know if she was eagling at all. But everybody, so they have this thing where it's like a little bowl, a little tiny bowl, and you put it around your neck. It's tied to a string. You put it around your neck. And waiters and people walk around with bottles of tequila, and they pour it in this, and you take a shot. So as long as you have it around your neck, you're letting them know that you want to take a shot.
I would have the reception just for that.
So
let's fake get married just for that.
That shit was crazy.
Dude, that sounds fun as hell.
Because we were sitting next to one of her aunts, and, so she's like telling us everything and all the traditional things. So we're like, well, what's this little bowl for? She's like, oh, you put that around your neck. It's for shots. We like, what? The fuck? She's like, as long as you have it around your neck, people will pour shots in it and you have to take it. I'm like, holy shit. So after my sixth one, I'm like, okay, so I have to remove this. My sister's hair is like this big.
Oh, so
right?
it's not just for the wife? I thought they had just the wife
this
had
is
the worker.
Everybody at the wedding. It was at every table setting. This was like at your place setting. So this is everybody.
Damn.
Yes. So people were fucked up at this wedding. Like, so my sister's hair is really big. So it was hard to take the thing off. So she's like, fuck it, I'm going to just keep it on. She took a good 10 to 12 shots. Like, because they just kept coming to her. Because it's around her neck the whole time. So people walk around with bottles and they're pouring shit.
Why couldn't I get a plus one of this?
Dude, I was her plus one.
Why she couldn't get a plus two?
Like, I was her. I mean, Kata's my friend too, but like they're closer, and I was her plus one to go. Yeah, so you can imagine how fucked up people were, dude.
Drinking
Yeah.
Tequila out of bowl.
Well, when you first walk into the reception, I'm like, why are people? It was a bigger bowl, like this. I don't know if it's made out of coconut shell or something. It was dope as fuck. And I'm like, why are people? And they were hand painted bowls. I'm like, why are people sipping out of this bowl? Is that soup? I walk up, the guy hand me and my sister a bowl. He's like, mojito. So they're serving mojitos in this big ass bowl. And he'll put like a fresh mint leaf in there, some ice cubes, and pour the mojito in, and you drink it like that. Insane. I was like, holy shit.
I want to go home.
You went to Costa Rica.
Yeah, that was a year ago.
Without me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we was lit too. We ain't had no bowl around our neck, encouraging public and drunkenness, if that's even a word. Public and drunkenness.
Oh my God. So I was at the airport the next day, hungover like a month, like I could barely stand up. That's like,
what you get.
Any minute I'm gonna throw up. Like, that's how I felt.
Did you throw up?
No. I held it together. But I had a good time. The driving, I almost thought I wasn't gonna make it because the driving there is awful. I'm like, if I die, at least I'm gonna die happy in Colombia, because the driving, it's ridiculous. Like, I couldn't even like watch the road because I had anxiety. Like, I was like, I need, what do you call it, like a Xanax or something to like bring me down because my nerves. He hitting corners crazy. They don't give a fuck about a stop light, stop sign, like pedestrians, nothing. They don't give a fuck. Random ass dogs just walking out. I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna kill the dog. Like, it was my nerves. I couldn't even. So that part was scary. Every time we got into a car, I was just, and we had the same driver the whole time, and he drove like a bat out of hell. Well, no, we had a different driver going to the wedding because they chartered like buses and stuff to take us because it was like 50 minutes away from like the hotel in the country.
Yeah, that sounds like Costa Rica.
And so we had to drive way out to this venue. So we had a different driver for that. But yeah, and it rains a lot there. But like sprinkle, like it'll like drizzle off and on for like 5 minutes and then it stopped. And it was kind of chilly. For me, you know, I'm cold all the time.
I'm still hung up on the bowls of tequila.
Oh my God.
See, in my head, that Colombia trip went a lot different in my head. You know, I've been making shit up. It just went different. I just felt like when you got in the hotel, you had like complimentary bumps of cocaine on the pillow. You know how like American hotels leave that little mint? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I just figured like they had like an 8-ball waiting there for you or something.
No, it was not that at all. No, my highlight was seeing llamas on the street.
I saw that.
That was cool. I was like a child. I was so happy.
Did you go touch one?
I wanted to. They were gone. I was across the street and my sister spotted them. And I had my back turned. By the time I turned around, it was enough for me to pull my camera out, like snap it and then be done. Like, they were gone. It was so fast. So, you know, I wanted to go over there, but I couldn't find them. But that was the highlight. And
can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
You and Tamika, y'all grew up together, right? Mm-hmm. How come y'all didn't know what I was talking about when I kept saying
I know girl? What you're talking about.
Why Tamika didn't know
why
what white girl was? Why would she
know? Like,
because all the rappers say white girl when they talk about
cocaine. She doesn't listen to that bullshit.
Tamika don't listen to rap music?
Not really, no. She's not your typical black girl, I guess that's what you want to call her. No. I barely listen to rap. What are you talking about?
But you knew what white girl was.
Yeah. She ain't street smart like that. Like, she don't, the fuck? She doesn't know shit. Like, oh my God.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
I live in LA. Of course I know what it means. People out here party. Party means something different.
Yeah, party means something different.
I know the lingo. She wouldn't know that shit. She is like Susie Homemaker and a mother and wife. Like, she don't give a fuck about rap and drugs. That ain't her life. No, sir.
I texted, I put a message on her.
She told me. I
on
was sitting
Instagram.
right there when it popped up.
Where the white girl at? White girl? I took my kids to the wedding. What you talking about? What white girl?
She was like, what is he talking about? What white girl? I don't know white girl here. We're in Colombia. Ain't no white girls here. I'm like, you are
There's a
so
bunch of 'em.
silly. Not that lit here. Oh, shit. She had some white girl friends, but no.
What white girl? I brought my kid to the wedding with me. What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
Oh,
What did you do while I was away?
I was working. I was actually working.
You
But-
look proud.
Yo.
That smile he just gave. He looked proud.
Yo, I got some stuff done. But on the way home, I ran it. You know, Pasadena does those fairs, those random fairs.
Mm-hmm.
And they had an art.
Like the art
They
craft.
had an art chalk fair thingy where like
Okay.
they had people, like artists,
drawing.
creating chalk art on the ground. And I randomly ran into this dude because I went to go use a bathroom at Island Burger and I didn't want no food, so I snuck in and snuck out. And I ran into the dude and he was creating this dope ass mural of Prince out of chalk.
Out of
I
chalk?
posted it. I posted it
Oh,
on
I saw.
Instagram.
I think I saw the picture.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was chalk. Though.
Yo, it was all chalk. And I caught him before he was done, but the finished piece he's got up on his page. So those of you that have an Instagram should check his shit out. He's really dope. His name is Eli Gonzalez. How you say it? So it's at, right? At ELIASSAR.
Eli Asar.
Well, his full name is like Elias.
No,
I don't know if
okay.
I'm saying it right.
Okay, got you.
But he's dope as hell. He's dope. And I told him I'd give him a shout out because that shit is fresh. Look, that's the finished thing. I mean, I can't really show it on the.
And that's chalk.
Yo,
that's
chalk.
crazy.
Yeah.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope as hell.
It's sad that it gets like wiped away, or if
Yeah.
it rains, it washes away.
Yeah.
Well, it don't
And
really
he's
rain
he's a
here,
self-taught artist, which I respect. You know, he didn't go to school or nothing. He just,
but- No, it's dope.
yeah. Very random.
I
I'm
love
glad I went that way.
Pasadena.
Yeah, they always doing wild shit up there.
I love Pasadena. I'm never moving.
So I wasn't drinking tequila in a bowl and taking bumps of cocaine with my breakfast, but
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna say you was doing coke the whole time.
The
you was there.
scariest shit that I saw, and then we can move on, at night when we were coming from what's considered like their downtown, like old town area, La Candelaria. When
The candle?
Sure. When we were leaving, and I've never spoken that much Spanish in my life
Is that what it
to
means?
get around. I don't
Candle
fucking
place?
know. So we were leaving there, and the army, so they're like on random corners with big ass guns because they patrol the areas at night to keep it
AKs?
safe.
AKs?
No, like big ass like rifles.
AK-47?
Sure.
Assault rifle?
I was like, oh, okay. Just every other corner, y'all. All right. Yep. Glad I'm in this car and not out there. So there's that. And they just looked so serious. I was trying to take a picture of one. I'm like, I don't want them to shoot me. So maybe I'm going to put my phone down.
They probably wouldn't have shot you.
Still, they just didn't look very nice and friendly. So no to that. But that was like the only scary, but then that wasn't like scary. But people were like, "Oh, was it dangerous? Was it scary?" I'm like, "No, it was not like that at all." People were really nice. It wasn't what people think it is.
So do you think I should go visit Colombia?
Yes. I want to go to Medellin.
Isn't that where Pablo is from?
Yes, but I heard right now, like the way that they rebuilt it, it's dope as fuck. I heard. So I want to go there if I go back to Colombia. Now that I've made friends and shit that live there. So there's that. All right, I guess we can get into the fuckery news. People. Okay. Okay. So
I had to try it out.
I just can't with what
had to
he
try it
just
out.
did.
Okay.
So this woman hit her boyfriend with her car. She didn't just hit him. Did you watch the video?
Yo,
She knocked the fuck out of this dude with her car
he rolled
after
over the
finding
hood.
out that he's HIV positive. So he deserves it. If he knew and he didn't fucking tell her, like, you deserve
He
it.
lucky he alive.
So,
He's lucky he's
bruh,
alive.
like, she could have done worse. So, yeah, 43-year-old. Oh, so she's 43. It says she allegedly, dude, the video.
That's
She hit him.
nothing
That's
alleged
nothing
about
about that.
She hit his ass.
She hit that motherfucker like full speed. He was on a bicycle, like a bicycle. She knocked the shit out of him. He flew over the car, like over the car. And then all these people came to like see him. He got up and he all fucked up, and then he fell again, and yeah.
So she didn't put it in reverse to try to finish the job?
You know, I would do that, but no, she kept going. So it said that she ran over her boyfriend while he was riding a bicycle because she found out he was HIV positive. He survived, and now she's in jail. The fuck?
Well,
I mean,
that's considered attempted murder, right?
it's attempted murder to have HIV and not fucking tell me too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Well, he should be in jail too.
Hell yeah. But you know,
don't take the law into your own hands and run somebody down.
just don't do shit in public, bitch. That's where you fucked up. Cause I'm fucking
or
him
at least
up.
not in the daytime.
I'm fucking you up. I just probably think about it a little bit more. But she told the police that her boyfriend was laughing at her about the situation and attacked her with a pocket knife. And yeah, so she left his ass with a fractured vertebrae and head injury that required staples from hitting his ass with the car.
Oh, why are we laughing at this guy?
Oh, Jesus. Because he fucking deserved it.
Hey, if he really did that shit, yeah.
That's nothing to play with. You know you have this disease and you didn't tell her? She had to find out? Bruh.
Speaking of which, what's the guy? Charlie Sheen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does he have to tell people that he was fucking with?
Yeah. I feel like there needs to be a law, if there isn't, that if you have a disease that can kill someone that you may have passed on, you should be obligated to tell everybody that you could have given it to, period. There's like people, sick ass people out here that have AIDS, full blown AIDS, and they purposely have sex with people unprotected, like to give them the disease. That's
I've heard
insane.
Of that. I've heard
like
of that.
that's crazy
nuts.
to me.
Just bitter.
So if you have some shit that can kill me and you're not telling me, that for one, I ain't fucking you without a condom. That's just number one. Strap up, ladies and gents.
Apparently, that's not enough to save people.
Well,
there's other
no.
things, so
But at least do that part.
Okay, let's go to the next story because that's. Ugh. I love Walmart.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love Walmart.
Because I don't.
Walmart. No, I don't like it because it's a
You
dope
like
place.
it because they get entertainment.
Walmart is instant entertainment. It's instant entertainment.
Why is it like a magnet for crazy and dumb shit?
Dude, if you ever look at a neighborhood before there's a Walmart, it's all pretty and nice and birds chirping. Walmart is there for a week and the birds are on crack. That's how fucked up Walmart is. That's how fucked up it is. But it is very entertaining. One time I was in Walmart and this dude, you know how they got the big things that mop the floor, the big truck thingies? Homeboy was leaning in the truck with headphones on, bumping whatever the fuck he was bumping. Wasn't paying attention and ran straight through the aisle, knocked all the clothes shit over. This is the type of shit you see at Walmart.
That is really the type of shit that you see.
So this story made me laugh because it's like...
And you know what? I saw the video before you even sent this.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the type of shit that you see at Walmart. So some guys in Arizona basically walked into Walmart where they leave all their fireworks out for you to buy and lit the whole rack. They just
It's
set
not
the whole
funny,
rack.
but it's funny.
That shit is hilarious.
But that could have really hurt somebody. Can you imagine? Like, kids could be over there. Like, that really could have hurt somebody.
Yeah, I think they probably looked around to make sure wasn't nobody around, but that shit's still hilarious.
When I watched the video, I was
That
like,
shit was fucking had me dying.
holy shit. Like, the whole aisle, all you see are, like, sparks and fire and shit. And fucking, because somebody did this. Like, yes, that's all you hear, like, in the video. I was like, oh, my God. And did they even catch the guys? I don't even think they caught them.
I don't think so, and I think they've done it in multiple places, too. That's the thing
Oh,
that's funny.
my God. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are fucking crazy.
Yeah, but that shit is hilarious.
All right, so this shit, you know I would die. So this lady's driving on the highway. All of a sudden, she feels a fucking snake on her feet. This is in Arkansas. She feels a snake on her feet. She's driving on a highway, mind you. So how did the snake get in the car? Through her dashboard?
Yeah, it was living in the dashboard and came from, you know how the steering wheel, it came from there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would fucking die. Like, I almost killed myself because it was a spider in my goddamn car. A snake, a 4-foot long motherfucking snake. I'm dead. Like, are you serious? I will fucking panic. There is no way in hell I'm not pissing and shitting and everything else on myself and crashing the car.
They interviewed the chick. She said that she was calling 911 and still driving without her feet on the floor and the pedals. I don't know how she
said, I'm not that flexible, but I can guarantee you that my knees were up to my ears because he was on the floor. And so she pulled, like, as soon as she felt it, she, like, pulled her feet up, and she got out of that without hurting herself, the damn snake eye, and the car. She a G, because couldn't be me.
The snake was, what was it called?
A rat snake.
A rat snake?
Which I've never heard of.
And they said that the bites from a rat snake aren't always serious.
Always.
Which means there was a chance that she could have got fucked up.
Yeah. I'm good. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, how do you protect from a snake getting in your car?
Your car.
There's a number of ways that they can. I mean, they
the
can go
bottom.
up under.
Yeah. The fuck? Mm-mm. No.
We got snakes out here too, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm scared every other night when I see that little gecko thing.
Those geckos?
Because the way my house is, like a lot of, it's a woodsy area in the little pathway that I take upstairs to my apartment. And it's geckos that, like, are out there.
Are those geckos?
Mm-hmm. Lizards, geckos, they the same shit to me.
Okay.
And they're fast, so as I'm walking, they'll, like, jump out at me. And I think I just really feel like they fucking with me on purpose because they know I'm scared.
Probably.
And so it's like they wait until I'm right there, and then they jump out at me, and I scream every fucking time, like every goddamn time. Speaking of which, we saw a big-ass rat in Colombia, and I almost lost my shit. Okay, go ahead. It was big as fuck. Like, it was like the size of this computer. Like, I lost my shit.
Whoa.
It was big as fuck.
That's a fucking cat.
It was so big. We were like, holy shit.
Was
like
it,
on the street.
Could it talk? Like, I mean.
Oh my! I
like
did
a
not.
Disney character?
I ran across the street. I don't fucking know. I was out. So there's that. I'm scared of shit like the snakes, rodents. I don't do spiders. None of that. Mm-mm.
You know that place off the train around where I stay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole family of rats that live there.
I can't.
And there's bakeries and shit all up and down that street. I would never eat there.
Absolutely not.
I would never eat there.
Hell no. I'm scared of itty bitty mice, let alone a big ass rat. No.
I ain't even scared of them. It's just
I am terrified.
I don't want to see it. But
Terrified. Nope. No thanks.
it's like when you come from that CVS, to the left you got a family of rats. To the right you got like junkies and shit. So it's like you got to pick your poison. Which one are you going to
Neither. I ain't going over there at all.
I'm going to show you where it is.
No,
I'm going to show you where it is.
I'm good. Go ahead. This is some dumbass shit right here.
Non-alcoholic wine for cats. I only chose this story because you like cats and you like wine. I think it's stupid, but you know somebody.
I don't really like cats though. I mean, I don't dislike cats, but I'm not like a cat person.
Well, maybe I don't know you as well as I thought I did. You like wine though.
I think by cats, I like lions, like big cats, like tigers and lions and shit. Maybe that's what you thought.
So,
but I would never have a cat just as a pet. No.
So this person is developing clearly non-alcoholic wine for cats, and they're trying to come up with cute names and shit for the wines. Pinot Meow, really. Moscato instead of Moscato. That must be for the alley cats.
You're an asshole.
I am. Am I?
You're an asshole for saying that shit.
Am I? Have we not said the Moscato is that hood rat drink of choice?
It really is. But you said alley cat. It's just funny. You stupid. So this is made with organic catnip and water and colored with organic beet juice because beets are okay for cats to have. It's like cleared by vets. Because they can't do grapes. And clearly they can't do alcohol.
The founder's name is Brandon Zavala. And hey, good idea. No,
Apollo Peak is the company.
I'm sure somebody will buy the shit.
If you're a cat lady or man and you like wine and you just want to drink wine with your pet, this is for you. This is some weird ass shit to me. but to each his own.
What is up with people that kiss their animals in the mouth? I
Gross.
still don't understand that.
Good. Nope. And I want a puppy, and they like doing that shit. I'm training mine. Don't ever kiss mommy in the mouth. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's disgusting. I'm not kissing you in the goddamn mouth. I don't even want to kiss a human child in the mouth, let alone a goddamn animal. Are you fucking crazy?
But why do people do that? Think it's okay? Like a dog will spend an hour a day licking his
ass.
asshole.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm good. Nope.
What makes you think that's cool?
No thanks. So, this is some weird shit, but whatever.
Anywho.
People love their pets. I can feel this man's pain, especially after taking a fucking flight, an international flight this past weekend. So this man in Minnesota sues TSA for $500 over his missed flight. That's some funny shit. He was serious as hell.
Is he gonna win?
And it was a very exact amount, $506.85. So because he had to buy, he waited more than 2 hours in the TSA security line from Minnesota coming here to LA. Missed his flight because of that long ass fucking line, and he got there in 2 hours. They tell you arrive in 2 hours. He did that, and he still missed the flight. So he had to purchase a new ticket to get another flight so that he doesn't miss his plans in LA to where he was going. So the $506.85 covered the cost of the new ticket plus additional ground transportation expenses and a $75 court fee to file the lawsuit. So at least he wasn't greedy. He wasn't trying to get no extra shit. Just pay me what the fuck I had to spend out of my pocket for y'all asses taking too goddamn long. I feel his pain. This is kind of ridiculous because clearly you ain't going to win. But
they just put you on another flight.
They do.
That's about it.
That's all that's going to happen. You're never going to win this lawsuit. So he ended up dropping it because he probably realized that. But the shit's funny and I feel his pain. That's all I'm going to say. TSA is ridiculous.
It's not like he needed the money anyway. Dude was a doctor, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't need the money.
I think he was just doing it to prove a point. And I get it. And it did raise, we're talking about it. So, I mean, TSA has been horrible lately. I heard it's really bad in Chicago. It wasn't actually that bad when I recently went to Chicago. It was normal to me. But I heard like a few weeks before I went, it was awful.
What's the issue? It's just long lines?
Well, in Chicago, it was like layoffs and shit. But in general, they just don't have enough people. I don't know.
Why they laying people
and then they
off?
got dumbass people working there and they slow as fuck. It's just,
Why they laying people off of the TSA? I thought that was a pretty important position. Like, you don't want people sneaking shit on planes and all that.
I don't know, but just traveling is stressful by itself, especially international, because going through customs is a bitch. Like, the shit's not fun. But shout out to Houston Airport for they have the machines now where you can do the pre-stuff. You know how you got to fill out the customs form and all that shit? They have machines now. You can do that shit digitally. It take a picture of you. It was great.
Yo, I used that when I came back from Costa Rica.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah. We did.
Like, we need this in every airport when you fly international. All right.
I told you they took my alcohol, right?
Yeah, that was fucked up. That's why I didn't even bring alcohol back because I was scared they were going to take my shit.
But they didn't throw it away. Dude took that shit
of
home
course.
with him.
But that's what I was going to get you. They had like a shot glass like this with like alcohol. It was like a little man and he's holding the shot glass and there's alcohol in it. Like a little mini bottle. But I was scared to bring it because I'm like, I don't want them to take it.
A certain amount. Excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, it was little. I just didn't even want to risk it. Fuck it. I wasn't dealing with all that shit. They already pissed me off at the airport. I'll tell you about that later.
Why, somebody do a cavity search on you?
No.
Rubber gloves?
Speaking of cavity search.
X-ray technician. An X-ray technician finds family jewels in a suspect's ass.
Gross.
Great.
I don't even want it back after that.
Great. So the suspected jewel thief in Konya, am I saying it right?
I think
Turkey?
So. Turkey, yeah.
Dude was arrested for having rings, necklaces, and other things stuck in his ass.
Too.
Stuck in his ass.
And it was part of his family. Like, it's his family shit.
He was really trying to steal that shit.
And he stuffed it up his asshole. That is gross. So, yeah, it was 2 gold rings, 4 gold earrings, and 2 gold necklaces.
Are you sure he stuffed it or did he just swallow it? I mean, they all end up in the same place.
True, but ew, you swallow this. I don't know. It just said that they did an X-ray. Well, they noticed that he was walking funny. After police investigated the break-in, they noticed his peculiar walk, and that's when they took him to a hospital, examined him by X-ray, and found this stuff in his asshole.
Man, some of them things got some sharp edges. Look at the
I
edge
know,
sticking.
that's
Wow.
nasty.
Wow, nah.
It didn't even say how much all of it was worth. It better have been like a lot of money.
Yo, that butter, 137 karat gold or some shit. Look at this.
I know.
Look at this.
And then after that, it's been up your ass. You can just have it. I don't want it.
I know, right? It's like when somebody spit on your food.
Gross.
There you go.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, a man exposed. The headline is stupid. Naked man exposes his sausage at Waffle House. Gross. But the picture of this man, can you imagine being at Waffle House? I used to live in Atlanta. Waffle House is big there, right? So we used to go a lot. I would be scarred for fucking life if I'm at a Waffle House and I just see this man naked as fuck, shaped like, what do they call a potato?
Mr. Potato.
They said he was built like a potato. That was a lot of shade in this article, but they said that in here. That was not my words, but he really is built like a potato. If I'm sitting there and I'm eating my goddamn waffles and he walks up and he slaps his dick on the glass, because that's what he did, from outside, and peed all on the window. Like, he did a lot of shit. Gross. He was like butt ass naked too.
So hold on. Why? Did they say why?
No. Oh, well, clearly he was fucked up. No, but they didn't say, like, why. I mean, the cops caught him, and they never said why he did this. He was on something, clearly. They took him to a hospital to be evaluated and arrested him.
They didn't say what they found out then, huh?
Mm-mm.
You know, we've done a decent number of stories about people doing shit.
I know. That's crazy. But the fact that they said that when he got out of the car, he walked up to the window and like put his dick on the window, like, and waved it like around. It's disgusting. Ew. It's like I don't even want waffles no more.
Waffles.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That is disgusting.
Remember when we had that business meeting in Dublin's and that chick came in?
Yeah.
And she got butt ass naked and climbed up on top of the bar.
And
she started doing an African dance.
Yes. I was like, what the fuck is going on? She straight took off her clothes and just stood on the bar. I was like, are you serious?
But the thing
right
about
now?
it is people acted like they didn't see it and they just kept drinking.
Wait, so I'm looking around the bar like, so don't nobody see this shit but us?
She was ashy as fuck, butt ass naked.
And then she just got down and walked out.
And she was doing some of
And
this.
remember, she just left. Like, she just, like, got down. She didn't say shit. She got up there, did a little dance, got naked, and just walked out the fucking bar like it was nothing. And I'm like, am I that fucked up? Am I drunk right now that did nobody see this?
Nah, she had an audition at Deja Vu. She just went to the wrong place.
That shit
was an
was the
audition.
weirdest shit ever.
Yo, but that happens a lot. Like, I mean, how many stories have we done with somebody?
I know. Just be naked, just out, I'm good. Wow.
People are special.
Very. All right. You found this. I will let you.
I'll start it, but I want to
start it.
I want to.
Let me know why it grabbed your attention.
I want to backtrack real quick though, because I found another story, and I don't know if it's true, but it was still funny.
No, it was. That's why I didn't make it. It was two that
But
did not make it
was
because they weren't
so
true.
funny. It's still,
it was a satire website. I looked. That's why they didn't make it.
Yeah, but say that ain't funny, and say you don't know somebody that would do that.
Well, which one? Because there were two you sent that weren't real.
The dude that called 911 talking about where the hoes at.
Oh, and they gonna put it on Chicago. You know that was an old one. People talked about that like a while back.
Yo, I know, but it's just when I read it, I was like, man, I know like 10 dudes that I grew up with that would do that.
That's true.
And maybe when in my younger years, I would have done that at like 12
I know
or 11.
a ton of people that would have. And then the one about Beyonce and Jay-Z of why she with him because he's so some shit.
Yeah, well, that one
These
was bullshit.
satire stories are
But
dumb.
that shit was hilarious, man. I threw that.
But yes, that's why they didn't make it.
It was still funny. It was still funny.
Narcissists and Psychopaths.
Hello. Hello, 911. Where the hoes at? Where the hoes? I'm sorry. I just think it's funny.
Of course you do.
Me and my
10.
cousin would do some shit like
I
that.
know.
Back in the day.
He's 10. That's why.
Narcissists and psychopaths love to stay friends with their exes.
Interesting.
According to this
right. But this is interesting to me.
Yeah. And I kind of want to read pieces of it.
Go ahead.
A new study found that many people who befriended their former lovers are narcissists and psychopaths.
Damn.
And I actually spoke to an expert about this. And, I mean, they made good points.
They do make good points.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Me neither. I don't either. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know how I feel about it, but then, let's talk about it. So, people with dark personality traits such as narcissism and psychopathic.
What's duplicity?
Don't be asking me stuff I don't know.
I saw this. I was like, what's that?
Don't be asking me stuff I don't know. Look it up.
Oh, shit. I ain't had time to Google it.
Anywho.
You supposed to be a smart wing. Go ahead. I'm going to look it up while you talking.
I know what it means, but I can't, define it right now because I was in the middle of another thought, and I had been drinking for weekend. Anyway. So the argument was that people with dark personality traits
deceitfulness. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Double dealing is what duplicity is.
Yeah, like narcissism and psychopathic behavior like to keep friends with exes clearly for selfish means.
Okay. Now that I could see.
Right.
That I could see.
But does it necessarily mean that if you're friends with an ex that you're keeping them around for selfish
and then
reasons?
That's where I disagreed with the story.
Because I'm friends with a couple of my exes and I ain't trying to control them. Like their argument was, well, I guess it's...
I'm not friends with a couple of my exes. I'm friends with maybe one of my exes,
well,
but
I'm cool with a couple of them.
Only because we didn't end on a bad note.
No, if we ended badly, I don't even know you.
But some people, keep going back and all that shit. But if we didn't end on a bad note and we just were better off friends, I don't have a problem with you to be cool with you. Friends is a stretch. I wouldn't call it that. Because it didn't work out for some reason. So I don't feel like we were friends, but we cool enough for me to talk to you still. I don't know.
Well, they say, but see, this is another part that I don't agree with. Okay. They say that people with dark personality traits, like I mentioned earlier, even when they're picking friends, the study shows that they're picking friends for strategic reasons. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, all of your friends, all of my friends I'm friends with for strategic reasons. At some level, I'm not gonna
not me.
I'm not gonna hang out. No, I'm just saying. You know how you make friends with someone and you realize it don't work and you ain't cool with them no more.
Yes.
So I strategically got rid of that motherfucker because
got rid of him, but not made him your friend. I would hope not.
No. But
But they're saying strategically pick you as a friend.
For what you can offer.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
So they're treating it like a business.
Yes, and what you can do for them and this person may be in certain circles, so I'm gonna befriend this person so that I can be in those circles. There are people out there like that. If I'm
that's
your
all
friend,
of LA. That's Hollywood all day.
True.
Oops.
There really is.
That's it, LA.
My actual friends, it's a very, very, very small circle. You're my friend because we clicked. We have things in common. I can't pinpoint all the ways or why you're my friend. It's because we have a connection. And that's why we're friends. It's not strategic in any way.
Even still, I will make the argument that at some level you could consider it slightly strategic. Maybe you're not doing it on purpose, but you're not going to keep company with somebody that doesn't have your back, and you wouldn't consider that person a friend. So, if you have that person in your life, right,
mm-hmm.
and they, like I said, they turn out to be somebody that
I think strategic
really
is the wrong word.
What, that they're using? Or what I'm using?
What you're using.
Oh, okay.
For what you're explaining. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think strategic is the right word.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it comes with growth. I mean, what's the main complaint that we have from people that didn't agree with us moving out here that used to be friends? You know what I'm saying? It comes with growth. Some people stay and some people don't. You might not do it on purpose, but if the paths then you get rid of is probably not the right word to use, but you stop.
Right.
Rolling with that person.
When I think of the word strategic, and I mean it's planned, I don't plan to be friends with people, and I don't plan to not be friends with people. So that's what I mean by it. Some shit happens where I don't fuck with you no more, or something click where I get to know somebody and we become friends. That's all that I'm saying. Like a strategy, it's a plan to me. If I'm being strategic about something, I've thought it out. And
well, I don't just
when
cut
I'm
people
picking
off.
and choosing for, like, I'm not thinking that out, like, I want to be your friend because of this, and this. I don't want to be your friend because of this. Like, no.
So you don't think that's strategic when you cut someone off though? Like, because when I think about it,
Because I don't plan it. I'm not gonna plan. You know what? By next week, I ain't gonna fuck with you.
No, but
no
it ain't gotta be like that.
That's what strategic means to me. I'm just saying, in my definition of it, if it's a strategy for something, you plan that. You think about it. You think the shit
well,
through.
if somebody does enough shitty stuff to you, you're thinking about cutting them off.
I
right?
don't. You do some shitty shit to me, I'm done.
I'm saying, but people got their limits. Oh, well, you did it once, or you did it twice. Okay, I'm done.
That's still not strategic. It's like, bitch, this is the last time done. You're not like planning it out. You do it 2 more times.
You do it 2 more times.
In 1 more week. You do this 2 more times. Next week, I'm done.
You
like,
get
no.
1 time to fuck up per month.
But in this case, they're saying, yeah, people are crazy. They are thinking shit through. Like, I want to get next to this person for these reasons because it can, elevate me in some way or benefit me in some way. So I get that. And even being friends with your ex, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
All right, well, let's go down to this section, right? So the doctor, Ferretti, this is the doctor they interviewed. He says that romantic relationships are important to psychological health. Yes, okay. And intimate bonds boast many benefits. Okay, that makes sense. Like, you're healthier, you do more things, whatever. So for narcissists, he's arguing basically that their social status or position is amplified because of the people that they try to hang out with.
Absolutely.
The people that they're dating, they're straight up trying to get something out of. So strategically,
Trophy
I'm keeping
wife.
Right. Strategically, I'm keeping you
The
around
rich
because
man.
you give me something.
Absolutely.
Right. The thing that stuck with me the most out of this whole article, though, is relationships and positions of power within a relationship. That's where the argument for a narcissist and or psychopath, and I guess you can argue that one could be the other at some level, but the argument
I was definitely with one, so I fucking feel this shit. Yeah, I get it 100%.
So he was saying...
Just saying. He was all this. So.
He was saying that the psychopath or the narcissist keep these people around because it makes them feel powerful, especially if they have control.
Yep.
And a lot of them, and a lot of my female friends should be listening to this shit because a lot of y'all deal with these types of motherfuckers. Say y'all break up. Homeboy don't really want to be with you,
he
but
don't want
he
you with
don't want
nobody
you
else.
to be exactly. He don't want you
Absolutely.
to be with nobody else because it's a form of
that says it right
lockdown,
here. Narcissists
form of
have a
control.
tremendous amount of pride and can't accept others being with their ex.
Right.
Point blank.
Because
they don't
you're
give a fuck
right.
about you.
You're supposed to be broken because you're not with me,
Yep.
and you're not supposed to be happy because you're not with me.
Yep.
And here's the thing that's so funny about this, though. When people when you read this, you assume that he's talking about men.
Oh, it
Fuck,
can
women do
totally
that
be with
shit all the time.
absolutely. Absolutely. Women, to me, can manipulate the situation way more
better than a guy can.
than a man to get his ass back. Women use sex, all type of shit. Like, it's way
Sex,
easier.
damsel in distress.
Yeah, it's way easier to be for a woman to pull this shit off than a man. So,
Can you do your dumb man voice real quick?
No.
I'm gonna be the girl. So I was thinking maybe we could try again. Oh, okay.
Shut up.
That's how you say dudes talk.
But part of my personal situation, I was living in a city and state, a totally different city and state with this person. Left this motherfucker there, packed my shit, moved, left. We're over, clearly. He had the nerve to ask me when I'm coming back home. If you don't get your crazy ass, it is over. What do you mean home? I left. My shit is gone. I've moved on. I have a new life without you.
Would you classify this person as a narcissist?
Absolutely.
Or a psychopath?
Both. Wait, what's the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath again?
You know what?
Because one is thought out or something.
The argument with that though, like it depends on what school of thought you talk to, because they're interchangeable almost. They're interchangeable almost depending on who you talk to. So
a sociopath is a person with a personality disorder manifesting itself in extreme and antisocial attitudes and behavior and a lack of conscience. Okay, he had a conscience.
But there's other people that would apply that definition to psychopath. So I mean, it really depends.
A psychopath is traditionally defined as a personality disorder characterized by enduring antisocial behavior, diminished empathy and remorse, and disinhibited or bold behavior. He was a psychopath. So, yeah. He was both.
So could you
definitely a narcissist?
Could you make the argument that
absolutely?
Could you make the argument that narcissism, when left unchecked, can lead in psychopathic behavior, especially for those types that are used to getting what they want, and then they don't. Why don't I get what I want? Now I gotta.
And especially if you're used to getting what you want, and then when some shit don't work out, and a bitch like me leave your ass, and you don't know what the fuck to do with that, like. What? And
when a bitch like me leave your ass too. Like I've had that shit happen.
Yeah, you don't know what to do. It's like,
so
wait,
then,
what? Know. You left me? Yeah, what the fuck? I left you.
It's gonna sound real bad for me to say this, real arrogant for me to say this, but I only go out with people that have that high self-esteem about themselves. Seriously. And what happens is, if it goes wrong and I walk away from it, they kind of turn into that. I know who you're thinking about when you look at me, right? And that's exactly what it was. But I know what you're thinking, and that's what happened. And if you would talk to the girl, if you would talk to this particular person, because I know who you're thinking about, you know, if you would talk to her, she would say, "Oh well, most dudes would kiss my ass, and most dudes did this, that, and the third for me. Brian wasn't that type." And so when he walked away, I didn't know why, so I did wild shit to try to get him back, like fill in the blank, which I ain't gonna say. Right. Because she's not used to it. So that narcissism created a diminished whatever, all that other shit.
It's not just her either, but I get, okay. It's not just her of who I'm thinking of. It's most of them. But go ahead.
I just said that the majority of the people that I have dated in my life, and if you call it a type, that's a type, are those people that self-esteem is so fucking high that it's bordering on princess complex almost. And that's just what I'm attracted to, which is a fault of mine. But when you deny that princess complex and you're not kissing that ass.
That's not an oxymoron, though.
No.
Self-esteem.
No. Do we have time to get into it? We got like 2 minutes.
Complex.
We got 2 minutes to get into it. If your entire life you were brought up to believe a certain thing, that people are going to treat you a certain way, right? And that's all you've ever had, and then you come across somebody who is not going to kiss your ass for no reason, is not going to put you on a pedestal without, I don't put people on pedestals anyway, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? They're not going to do the things that you're used to. If you haven't been taught to see that, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to know how to act. You're not going to know how to act. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's not kissing my ass like the other 15 guys. Why? Now I need him in my life because he's not doing exactly what they are. He's different from them, so now I got to find out why. That's psychology 101.
Okay.
You don't agree?
I'm not going to argue it because, no, I don't.
Shit.
And we'll be here all day.
Shit.
We will be here all day going back and forth over why I disagree. And
pickup artists make a shit ton of money teaching people to do this kind of shit to folks. To treat them like they average when they used to being treated like they on a pedestal. That's how pickup artists work. Treat you to come at somebody differently than they're used to. And some people, if they're used to having their ass kissed, when you don't, they can't take it. Yeah, the whole
psychology shit, do the opposite of what you, all that shit, yes. But that's not what I'm disagreeing with here.
It's been tested in the field multiple times by my colleagues and a number of other people I know.
I just feel that a lot of women are really good at pretending to have self-esteem in the beginning.
But this is the thing.
That's all I'm saying.
This is the thing. This is the thing that you.
And the real shit come out later.
This is the thing that you're failing to realize, though. Different people's self-esteem originates from different places. Some people have
self-esteem originates from self.
No, but understand what I'm saying.
Fuck?
But you might think highly of yourself because of A, while somebody else might think highly of themselves because of something totally different. I have a client right now, and I'm not gonna say his name, whose esteem is totally fucking, it originates from what he does for a living. So if his living ever falls off, like his profession, that would really fuck with his self-esteem. But as long as he's got a prestigious position, he feels very high about himself. What I'm trying to say is it originates from different places. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
So if somebody's self-esteem...
I don't agree, but yes, I hear you. Yes.
If somebody draws their self-worth, which is a mistake, based on how other people treat them, so be it. It doesn't mean their self-esteem isn't high at that point. It just means that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I've seen it a million times.
I just think that my definition of self-esteem is different.
Look, the thing is, I agree with you, but it doesn't mean that other people don't look at it differently and other people don't draw their self-worth from different places.
I know.
You know, like where I draw my self-worth from might not be the same place that you draw yours from. I mean, we're two different people. We look at the world two totally different ways.
I just feel like your self-esteem shouldn't have anything to do with other people.
It should not.
So it's not self-esteem. So that's what I mean. If a woman is putting that into a man or someone else and basing it on how someone else is treating her, it's fake. It's not really self-esteem is what I'm saying. It was never self-esteem to begin with.
You can argue apples and oranges all day, but their self-worth is still coming from that place. Yes. You can argue it all day. Just because you don't do that.
I'm not going to argue it.
Just because you don't do that doesn't mean somebody else doesn't do that, though.
That's why I'm quiet.
Just because you don't do that doesn't mean somebody else does. Like, I mean,
I'm just saying the words are the incorrect words. It's not really self-esteem is all I'm saying. Yeah, they're doing that.
Self-worth,
it's not self-esteem. It's not
whatever.
Self-worth.
If that's where they draw what they feel about themselves, then find another word for it.
It's not that.
Then find another word for it.
If it's coming from someone else, it's not
find
that.
another word for it.
That's all I'm saying.
Either way it goes, the way you value yourself, it originates differently in different people.
Right.
So
that's what we'll go with.
Find another word for it. The word doesn't matter. The argument is sound. The word doesn't matter. The argument is sound, and the studies have been done to prove it.
Sure. We would just agree to disagree on this one.
It's fucking retarded because I've seen it a million times. Because I've seen it I've had 15 years experience in this particular field and seen how people react when certain things happen to them. You know what I'm saying? And just because this one person goes a certain way doesn't mean the other person's going to go a certain way in that same position.
We can disagree. It's okay.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
My self-esteem is totally rooted in everybody agreeing with what I got to say.
Well, we have to go, but we're just going to have to end this on me not agreing with you, which is totally fine.
No,
I'm never going to agree with this. You can
not.
talk until you turn blue. You can pull up your scientific shit. I'm never going to agree with it. It doesn't matter. So that's why I'm quiet, and I'm not going to argue about it because
15 years of dealing with the same shit over and over again.
It means nothing to me. So
hey.
Doesn't matter to me.
Hey.
Oh, B. I agree with you sometimes. Most times I don't. So
I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
For other people.
And I didn't say it applied to you. That's exactly what I said.
For a lot of people.
I didn't say it applied to 100 people, but people I've dealt with have had that issue.
Okay.
So
it's just ain't self-esteem.
Whatever.
Right.
Find another term for it. Find another term for it. Find another term for it.
I will, and I'll tell you the word.
Okay, we can look it up. We can look it up. You know what? When we get off the air,
let's look it up. All right, peeps.
We
gotta go because we'll go at this all day long, and we'll get kicked out of here, and that can't happen. So, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're following us on all social media. Twitter at Social Misconduct, Instagram, Social Misconduct, Facebook, Social Misconduct Radio. Make sure that you're following us on our separate social media. All of my snaps are gone from Colombia, so you can't see that. But there's pictures and video on my Instagram at itgirlforever. And B is at bwall80. And if there's nothing else,
Are we doing something this weekend?
not that I recall.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that we're doing
never
anything
know.
this weekend, but maybe. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
If anything else,
I don't think so.
All right, same time, same place next week. Peace.
You're listening to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Walt, only on LA Talk Radio.